Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the pregame show with me and Mac and special guest Coach Moore for the Capital Eagles. We're going to ask him a few questions and just talk about the game right now.
Yes, okay, so last year you did have a little bit of a rough season, only going 3-18. Would you say last year was a little bit of a rebuilding season for you?
We like to use the term reloading. That's our key. And so, yeah, we had some ups and downs, and it was a rough go record-wise. But we really feel like some of these young guys got some really good experience that we're going to build on this year. And then we're doing the same thing with a few of the young guys that are coming up this year. So we're just constantly looking to bring some young guys in, get some experience, and reload.
All right, you saw how that JV game went and how well Timberline really played that game. Do you expect the same thing to happen with the varsity team, especially since some of those JV players are going to be in both those games coming up from JV to play varsity?
For Timberline, yeah. We don't have any players playing both. That's a Timberline thing. But I would hope our game goes a little differently. You know, poor JV guys, they haven't played a competitive basketball game in over 9 months, almost 10 months. So you can see some of that a little bit, you know, trying to get back into the flow of what it's like. And, you know, we've been limited in practice with how much we can do live just with the reintegration of our season. And so did we expect that? No. We had hoped for kind of a better result, but it's all part of the long growth, you know.
Yeah.
We only had maybe, a couple of our JV guys that have even played on this floor before. If you think about that, we had probably 5 guys that was their first game ever as a high school basketball player. So they're only going to get better, and we're looking at a lot of positives long term.
Do you have any seniors that left last year that you wish you still had this year?
Well, I mean, every single one of them. I miss those guys already. They were a fun group, and it's going to be a very different team this year just because of the legacy and foundation that those guys left. That's why I love this Capital basketball program, is we just continue to reload, and the guys that were with those seniors last year are just going to improve and build upon what they learned from them this year.
And looking at last year's games, Timberline did sweep you guys, the first game going 57-41, the second game going 50-45. You were close in both those games. Do you expect this game to be the same way?
You know, I have no idea what to expect, simply because they're in the same position where they haven't played a competitive basketball game in 10 months either. So I think we're just going to really key on trying to have fun, trying to fly around, trying to adjust with whatever they do. Knowing that our season just started less than 2 weeks ago, this could be a really fun and a really interesting game.
Yeah. I don't know if I got anything else for you.
I do, Mac. We talked this morning about the starting lineup, and just kind of run me through on what your thoughts were on that. You know, I know that a couple minutes ago you did say that your 5th guy, Avery Downey, checking in now. What made you kind of think of why putting him in super late, kind of?
So Josh Summers rolled his ankle in practice a couple days ago, and so we weren't sure he's going to be able to go 100%. So we were kind of waiting to see, and we just felt like Avery had been doing really well in practice and had earned the right to start. And we're going to go with guards. We're going to go with 5 guards and fly around and push the tempo a little bit. And these guys can shoot it, and so I'm hoping that they shoot it really well, just like they have been in practice. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So I noticed on the JV game, Mac, that Timberline had a 6'9"
yes, they did.
player.
AJ LaBelle.
What's your defense going into that, knowing that he's probably going to be starting in this game?
Yeah, he might. It's interesting on the roster is he's 6'9" as a JV guy, and then he grows to 6'10" on the varsity roster.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's got some different
That's a weird
shoes or something, but I don't know. If he starts, we'll try and battle him down low, keep the ball out of his hands, and maybe Titus can grow a couple inches before tip-off.
There it is. You know, I don't really have anything else for you.
I got nothing.
All right, hey, I gotta run. Eagle fans and Capital family, we appreciate you. We know you can't be here with us live and in person, but these guys, this KCHS crew is amazing for what they do, and we're so thankful that they are able to bring this game to you guys, and we feel you in spirit. So be loud at home, cheer for us, send us your love and your energy, and we're excited to play for you. Hi, Pierce.
All right, thank you for joining us, Coach
Thank you
Moore.
for joining us. Have a good game.
All right, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the power rankings for this year.
Definitely. Now, different from the girls' rankings. We saw that, what was it, Mountain View was on top. Rise up into maybe the top 5 spot, beating out Mountain View and Boise and Bora. Bora, being the back-to-back champions that they are in state, they have a big factor because they don't have their hard hitters like Austin Bolt or not Sugar Salem. That's a school. Just other players that they had last year. Losing a lot of seniors, Bora did, but so did Capital. Jonah Blackham, Aiden Fox. Just they lost a lot of players last year, and I'm interested to see how Capital's going to rebuild from this year. As Coach Moore said, reloading is what this program is built for.
And Capital could have a couple sleepers on their team. If you watched last year, Nate Cherry was one of the better three-point shooters and could be a high scorer for this season.
And Titus Bailey being a freshman last year.
Yeah, he was a freshman last year, sophomore now. He had a great season last year. But definitely being younger and being on the varsity squad gives you a better team because you're on longer, you know what you're doing. The team doesn't have to change a whole lot.
Definitely, yeah. You know, we have the starters list here for the Capital Eagles. I'll just read them off. We got number 0, Nate Cherry, number 2, Cade Roosh, number 4, Max Clark, and number 5, Avery Downey, and rounding it off, number 23, Titus Bailey. You know, Mac, what's your thoughts going into this as Mark walks by the camera?
Well, we got a good set of guys here to start. I mean, they got a great shot. Seeing how Timberline did, if they've got the same kind of coaching technique for their varsity team as they did their JV, it is going to be a little bit of a rough matchup.
Yeah.
But I would like to see a close game, a good game, and I think we're all going to have some fun here.
Definitely. And we'd like to thank you for watching the pregame show. We are just about to get underway for tip-off. We'll send you down courtside.
We'd like now to introduce our starting lineups for both teams. First of all, for our visitors from Timberline High School, senior, 6'3" guard, number 1, Cooper Lumsden. Number 2, forward guard, senior, a 6'4" senior, Garrett Long. A 6' junior guard, number 3, Wade Center. A 6' guard, senior, Tyler Gomez, number 5. And a 6'3" senior, number 33, Ryan Rack. Timberline is coached by head coach Travis Noel with assistants Mark Anderson and Adrian. For the Capital Eagles, your home Eagles, from Capital High School. Number 0, 6' junior, Nate Cherry. Number 2, 6'2" senior, Cade Roosh. Number 4, 5'11" junior guard, Max Clark. Number 5, 5'11" junior guard, Avery Downey. And a 6'2" sophomore wing, number 23, Titus Bailey. Capitals head coach, heading into his 6th year at Capital High School, Scott Moore. With assistants Jake Brunson and Caitlin Hovick. Let's have a good game. Tonight's referees are Brad Schmidt, Greg Woods, Joe Thorne. Let's have a great game. First game of the season.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Capital High School gym with this matchup between the Capital Eagles and the Timberline Wolves, and we are underway. I'm your commentator, Lucas Stevenson, alongside me,
Mac Noltensmeyer.
And we are hoping for a good matchup today between these two teams. As that ball will go out of bounds. Stay with Timberline.
Number 3 with the ball, that is Wade Zenner. Goes up for the shot, off the rim, rebounded by Max Clark. Nate Cherry now with the ball.
Cherry will find Avery Downey. He will put it up and get it in.
A great shot. I'm gonna go ahead and read off the Timberline starters for you. We've got, oh wait, they were already read. I don't have to.
I don't think they heard it.
Well, in case you didn't hear it, we have number 3, Wade Zenner. Number 2, Grant Long. Number 1, Cooper Lumsden. Number 33, Ryan Rad. And number 5, Tyler Gomez.
And for Capital starting lineup, we got number 0, Nate Cherry. Number 2, Cade Roosh. Number 4, Max Clark. Number 5, Avery Downey. And number 23, Titus Bailey.
Number 5 with the ball, passes it over to number 3, goes up for 3. Off the rim was number 2, Garrett Long. And now Nate Cherry gets the ball, passes it way over to Titus Bailey and to Cade Roosh.
Max Clark back over to Cade Roosh.
Over to Avery Downey now.
Downey takes a step back, adjusting his team. Now over to Max Clark.
4 of these players on the starting lineup for Capital were on the varsity team last year. Avery Downey from the JV team coming up.
Nate Cherry just overshooting that one. Nate Cherry, Capital's lead three-pointer last year. We'll see how he does this year. Definitely going to be watching him the most.
He had a really good season last year. That was his big target, was getting those threes.
And there's going to be a foul on the court now. I believe it was a shooting foul. And that foul was on number 2, Cade Roosh. That's his first tonight.
Cooper Lumsden with free throw attempts. He gets 2. Makes his first one. Will attempt a second. And misses that one. Rebounded by Nate Cherry. Score 2-1.
Cade Roosh with the ball now, gets it stolen. And Timberline will get that point.
Cade Roosh now with the ball for Capital. Finds Avery Downey, who goes up for 3. Off the rim, rebounded by Cooper Lumsden. Gets it over to number 2, Garrett Long. Finds his way back to Lumsden, who goes up for 3, off the rim.
Oh, good save there by Timberline, who gets into the hands of Cade Roosh. And that'll be a shooting foul.
That was number 33, Ryan Rad, his first foul of the night.
Cade Roosh shooting 2. He will get knocked down the first one. Ties it up at 3. Attempting his second now.
And he'll make that one, giving Capital the lead back. So far, a close game. Both teams playing very strong defense. Offensively, it's been kind of slow, as we are already 3 minutes into the first quarter.
You know, and this is a very defensively game. Not much offense is going to be played here. Mainly on the defense, just stopping open space and stopping open shots, basically. And we've seen these two teams play before. Last year, Timberline definitely the stronger team last year, sweeping both games. Yeah.
Number 14, Tucker French, came in for number 5, Avery Downey, on a substitution for Capital. Ball gets tipped, picked up by Max Clark off the throw-in.
Clark will take it down, gets it over to Titus Bailey. And that ball will go out of bounds. It'll go to Timberline. Still no crowd here in the gym. It's just us and the players and some of the other teams.
For us commentating this game, it is very awkward, especially when it gets really quiet, because then we're all heard, even though we are always heard anyway. It's just a lot more awkward when there's absolutely no sound happening on the court. Number 2 goes up for the layup, off the rim, and rebounded by Nate Cherry, who's breaking down the court.
Cherry will take a 3, just misses it, gets his own rebound.
Goes up for 2, misses it again. This time Timberline with the rebound, gets it over to Lumsden. And
Cade Roosh stolen. And he will miss.
Both teams struggling to make shots up close to the basket.
You know, it could be nerves. You know, this is the first time that these two teams have been playing this season. This is the first game.
First game against each other and first game for the entire season, as Boise School District had a delayed start to the season.
Boise School District, the only school district that had to delay the start of their season because of COVID guidelines. And that will be a foul on Capital. That foul was on number 23, I think. That is Titus Bailey, his first.
Capital calls a timeout. Score 4-3, Capital on top. We'll be back when it's over. Timberline has yet to take their free throws. That is number 1, Cooper Lumsden, to attempt 2 threes.
One more, guys.
2 free throws. Makes the second. Tie game. Avery Downey comes back into the game. Who did he come in for? He came in for Nate Cherry, I believe. No. Who did he come in for?
Cade Roosh. He came in for Cade Roosh. Tucker French, number 14, out on the floor. Over to Titus Bailey.
A 3? No, a 2 made by Capital. Great shot. It was a deep 2. It was way out by the 3-point line.
Mid-range 2.
And Timberline will tie it back up.
Very back and forth action here at the start of this game. 2:17 left to play in the first quarter. Periods are.
Nate Cherry with the ball, passes it over to Tucker French, and a foul.
I believe that foul was on number 2.
And it'll be an underneath foul. I don't know what that means. I think that's what
That foul was on number 3 for Timberline.
Wade Zenner, his first tonight.
Avery Downey with the ball now.
Beats it over to Nate Cherry, goes up for 3. Off the rim, rebounded by Tucker French.
Tucker French fighting for that ball, and it'll end up in Timberline's hands. Timberline with the ball now. Finds number 1. Avery Downey playing some good defense there.
Number 1 goes up for 3, off the rim, rebounded by Cade Roosh as he's come back into the game for, who did he come in for? He came in for Max Clark.
Nate Cherry going up for 3, and he will sink it.
Nothing new for him.
Score is 9-6 now.
Timberline's got some tall players on their team.
Height is definitely an advantage for the Timberline players.
They've got either the 6'9" or 6'10" AJ LeBow because we got 2 different heights for him. He's not on the court right now, but we've got no one on their varsity team is below 6 foot.
And another 3 points scored there for Timberline. Score is 9-9 now.
Under 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Titus Bailey goes up for 3, off the rim, rebounded by Timberline. And now Capital going to play some light full court press.
Nate Cherry not putting too much pressure on early. Timberline taking their time, moving the ball around. Capital still playing some good defense there.
Gets it into number 2, goes up, makes a shot. And that will end the first quarter. Your score, Timberline 11, Capital 9. We'll be back for the beginning of the second quarter.
We're back for the start of the second quarter, and Capital will start off with the ball. On the floor for Capital is number 21. That is Zach Carlisle. Number 2,
Cade Roosh. Number 5, Avery Downey. Number 0, Nate Cherry. And number 4, Max Clark.
There we go. Timberline playing some light press coverage there to start the second quarter. And here we go. Second quarter underway here in this closely contested matchup.
Ball out to Avery Downey. Off the rim and rebounded by Timberline. Now Timberline heading out. Ball over to number 12. Just gonna fake a 3, pass it over to number 3. Finds number 5, who's gonna go up and out to number 3, who goes up for 3, and he got it. Timberline with the ball again. I think my buddy Lucas is spacing out over here. Ball goes off and a foul. Shot foul. And it'll be called on number 0, Nate Cherry. That's his first foul tonight.
Taping that to my chest. Get away from me.
Number 33, Ryan Rad, to attempt some free throws. Misses the first one. And some substitutions. A substitution. And he'll miss the second one, rebounded by Timberline after a nice save. Gets it out to number 5. He's gonna go in and get a foul. Capital's gonna have some couple substitutions number in. That's Cade Roosh's second foul tonight. Tucker French and Titus Bailey will come in for Zach Carlisle and Nate Cherry.
Hello, how are you doing? Oh. Capital passing it in now. Avery Downey with the ball, passed in by number 14. That was Tucker French.
Number 33 called on that foul. Ryan Rad, his second foul tonight.
Cade Roosh now with the ball. He will find Titus Bailey. Back over to Avery Downey. Avery trying to find an opening. He will go up for a shot, and he will get that one to fall.
Now Timberline with the ball. That is number 12, Blake Kisu. Gets it into number 33, fakes the shot, goes up, makes the layup.
Score is 16 to 11, not 22.
Where'd you get a 22 from?
I don't know.
Ball.
Avery Downey there to collect it.
Back over to Max Clark. Max Clark was also one of the better free throwers last year. Didn't do it a whole lot, but was able to connect on a lot of them when he did.
You mean three-pointers?
What did I say?
Free throwers.
Dang it. I meant three-pointers.
Avery Downey with the ball now. He will find Cade Roosh. Roosh will pass it over to Max Clark. Clark dribbling it around, finds Avery Downey again. Timberline bench getting into it. Titus Bailey now with the ball. Moving it around, driving in now.
Goes up, overshot, picked up by Timberline, gives it to number 12. Passes it over to number 1. Fakes a three, passes it over to number 12.
Thinking about the three right there. Oh, good
Gets
pass
it into
right
number
there.
4. Rebounded by Tucker French as Timberline could not connect on a shot. Now Avery Downey with the ball, goes up for 3 off the rim. Rebounded by Timberline, but a foul's called, and it'll be a foul called on Timberline.
Wow.
Called on number 5, Tyler Gomez, and a timeout will be called. That's Tyler Gomez's first foul tonight. We'll be back when the timeout's over. Timeout, score 11-16, and it'll be Capital ball. Nate Cherry to pass it in.
Tipped up by Timberline.
Already taken away as Tucker French tried to get it back to Nate Cherry. But the height advantage is real, and it looks like it'll be an and one.
Timberline definitely getting into that one, feeling it.
Cooper Lumsden with the free throw attempt. And he will make it. Score now 19-11, still a close game. Avery Downey now with the ball for Capital.
Downey taking it down the court. See what I did there? Downey taking it down, yeah.
That was bad, Lucas. Ball back over to Downey. Finds Max Clark. He's gonna try and get it out to Nate Cherry, but overthrows it. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be Timberline ball. Passing has been a struggle for Capital all day as they keep missing their guys.
Just overshooting everything.
Number 5 fakes a 3, gets it into number 33, number 22. But ball gets rebounded by Avery Downey.
Downey passes it over to Titus Bailey. Titus passes it back to Avery Downey. He will find Max Clark. Clark will find Avery Downey. And over to Titus Bailey now. Tucker French now with the ball, finding Titus Bailey. Capital moving the ball around a lot well.
Titus Bailey goes up for 3. Off the rim, rebounded by Timberline.
And Timberline calls the timeout there.
We'll be back when it's over. 2:56 to go in the second quarter. score 19-11. Timberline on top. And it'll be number 5, Tyler Gomez, passing it into number 3, Wade Zenner, with a chance to add to their lead.
Both teams definitely moving the ball around a lot well than last year. Capital last year definitely threw the ball to their players a lot more, just not reaching them. They weren't connecting their passes, but this year, a whole lot different. They're connecting their passes and everything. Avery Downey looked like he was going to go up for a 3 there, and it got it stolen away.
That's number 1, Lumsden. Number 5 taking the 3-pointer off the rim, rebounded by number 2, back out to number 5, and takes it back up top to number 3.
Timberline still on the attack now.
Gets it into number 2, goes up for the shot. Off the rim, tries to get rebounded by Nate Cherry, but it goes off the hands of number 2, Garrett Long. And a substitution. Avery Downey comes out for number 5. Comes out for number 14, Tucker French. I said the wrong number. Caden Roosh with the ball. Over to Nate Cherry, who finds Max Clark. Gets it into Cade Roosh. Back out to Titus Bailey. Drives in, goes up for the shot, but it's short. Rebounded by Timberline. Ball goes out to number 3.
Just an 8-point game in this matchup between these two teams, keeping it close.
Yeah, this has been a close matchup all day, and as we talked in the pregame, if you were here, you heard that both games last year were fairly close. Seems to be the same way this time around, with it being both their first games this season.
Both competitive games in the past 10 months, too.
Minute 15 to go in the half, and another basket scored. Cade Roosh now with the ball. Score 21-10, and now a 10-point lead. 21-11.
Cade Roosh tried to take that one up and in. Couldn't get it there. How can I help?
You know you guys can sit down.
Cade Roosh taking it up and in. Couldn't get that one to go, and a foul, and it's going to go to the Timberline Wolves.
Timberline now with the ball. 44 seconds to go. Gets it into number 1, Lumsden, who goes up for the shot off the rim, rebounded by Tucker French. Out to Nate Cherry.
Nate Cherry taking it down, but gets it to Max Clark. Back over to Nate Cherry. He will go up for a 3, just off the back.
Rebounded by Timberline.
And a foul on Nate Cherry as I almost fall. Just a reach-in foul.
And it will be shot. It was a shot foul.
Nope. Timberline's in the bonus, that's why.
Oh.
And that is Nate Cherry. I don't know what foul he's on.
That would be, I believe that's a second.
Nate Cherry's second foul tonight.
Rebounded by Tucker French after he misses the extra point. That's football. Free throw.
Cade Roosh with the ball now, dribbling it around Timberline defenders. He will try and find Nate Cherry, but Nate Cherry had a different idea.
10 seconds to go. Timberline ball. Timberline goes up for a 3 off the rim. Titus Bailey with the ball, has a chance for a buzzer beater.
Couldn't get
off
that
the
one
backboard.
to fall.
Goes off the backboard, and that will be the end of the first half score. Timberline 21, Capital 11. We will be back for the beginning of half number 2. Welcome back. Okay, we're back to the beginning of the second half.
Welcome
Timberline's going to get the ball.
We should have coordinated that. It's been an interesting halftime for the video crew.
Okay.
We're all starving. I'm dying of thirst. Oh, there's water. Wait, is that mine? Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Anyway.
Number 3 has the ball for Timberline, is going to pass it back out to number 1. No, that was number 2.
Oh, I put my mask up and then didn't drink water.
Gets the ball out to number 5, over to number 2, goes up for 3, off the rim, rebounded by Cade Roosh. Gets it over to Max Clark, who's all by himself, goes up for a layup and got it.
Clark getting that layup to go off of a pass from Cade Roosh.
And now it'll be number 3, Wade Zenner with the ball, passes it over to number 33, Ryan Rad, number 1,
Timberline not getting their shots to fall in the start of the second half. Wonder if they've become cold.
Max Clark goes up for 3. Off the rim, rebounded by number 1, Lumsden. Almost taken away by Nate Cherry. Number 33 could have taken a 3, but didn't. Number 2 goes up for the shot, off the rim, rebounded by Nate Cherry.
Cherry taking it down the court now, gets Avery Downey, who will find Max Clark. Clark will get it back up to Nate Cherry, and now over to Cade Roosh. Back over to Nate Cherry. Cherry goes up for 3.
Off the rim, rebounded by number 33.
And we got a foul, and it's going to be on Capital. I believe it was a holding foul. Oh, no, pushing foul, excuse me.
Called on number 23, Titus Bailey. His second foul, no, not Titus Bailey. Yeah, Titus Bailey.
Yeah.
His second foul tonight. It'll be Wade Zenner, gives it into number 2. Garrett Long makes the shot. Avery Downey with the ball, gives it to Cade Roosh.
Roosh dribbling it around with it.
Passes it over to Max Clark. Gets it out to Titus Bailey.
Bailey finds Avery Downey, who finds Cade Roosh. Roosh goes up for a shot, just misses it, and Timberline going back the other way.
Wade Zenner with the ball. Finds Garrett Long. Over to Lumsden. He's going to get it back over to Garrett Long.
Timberline definitely moving the ball around a lot more than what they were doing in the first half.
Number 5's going to go in for a shot, and he's going to get called on a foul. A foul will be called, shooting foul.
And it's going to be 2 shots.
Foul call on Cade Roosh, his 4th foul tonight. Tucker French will come in for him.
And just an open area right there for Timberline to strike. Getting that point. Score is 25-13 as Mac is sneezing up a storm next to me.
And a substitution, the very tall man, A.J. LeBau, comes into the game. As this game just may have gotten just a little bit tougher for Capital. With the man who can pretty much just put his hand up and barely push and get the ball in. Titus Bailey will pass it in for Capital. An illegal move by Tucker French.
I believe it was an illegal screen. Oh no, they're going to call it a blocking foul.
That's Tucker French's 2nd foul tonight, and it'll be Wade Zenner with the ball. Finds Lumsden, gets it into LeBau, who's going to push his way, goes back out to Lumsden, who goes up for 3, off the rim, rebounded by Nate Cherry. He breaks his way down the court. Gets it into Tucker French, goes up for the shot, and he got it.
That's great athleticism right there by Tucker French.
Everyone was sprinting down the court to try and keep up with the ball. Tucker French was able to find an open spot.
That is something that Capital needs to do. They need to force pressure on those breakaways. Blocking foul called there by Tucker French.
Score 25-15, 10-point game in favor of Timberline, but Capital still very much in this game.
This is a 10-point difference.
Wade Zenner will be taking the free throw attempts.
2 of them.
Misses his first one off the back of the rim, will get a second. Misses his second attempt.
And that foul is going to be on Timberline.
On AJ LeBau.
Going to be Capital ball.
His first foul tonight, but not the first time you've seen him tonight if you were here for our JV game.
The two-parter. Max Clark with the ball now. He will find Avery Downey. Downey finds Nate Cherry. Good fake right there.
Off the rim, rebounded by Timberline. Capital's been a little bit off with their three-pointers today in this varsity matchup.
Still trying to get used to the difference here. Definitely a lot different than last year, and that's an air ball right there put up by number 1.
Ball will go to Capital. Timeout called by Capital. Score 25-15 still in the third quarter. 3:55 left to play. We'll be back when it's over. It'll be Capital ball. Timberline's going to play some full court press.
Oh, here we go, folks. Full court press is on.
Gets it up to Nate Cherry. Back to Titus Bailey on a...
Oh, that was a very dangerous pass there by Nate Cherry.
Threaded the needle. Foul called on Timberline.
Wow, those whistles are really loud.
Foul called on 55, AJ LeBau again.
Wow.
It'll be Tucker French taking the free throw attempts. Makes his first one. And a couple substitutions by Timberline. AJ LeBau goes out of the game.
And
Tucker
that
French.
one just short.
Ball goes back into the hands of Timberline.
Nate Cherry putting the pressure on right now. Now Max Clark with it. I mean, oh, wrong team. What the heck am I doing? Avery Downey putting pressure on the ball. Now Nate Cherry.
Number 2 goes up for the shot. Off the rim and rebounded by Avery Downey. Timberline started to play full court press but backed out of it.
Semi full court press. Avery Downey with the ball now. He will back up. And he will kind of drive in and get it stolen.
Number 33 driving down the court, gets it out to number 12. Number 1 has it now, gets it into number 2, who's going to go up for the shot. Won't get it, but will be some free throw attempts. Call on number 23, 23, Titus Bailey.
It's going to be 2 shots for number 2.
That's Titus's 3rd foul today. And it'll be Garrett Long attempting some free throw attempts. Makes his first one, makes it a 10-point game once again. Makes his second. 27-16 your score now. Still a very close game, closing in on 2:30 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Timberline putting on some pressure now.
Max Clark goes
with
up
the
for
ball.
3. Off the rim, rebounded by Timberline.
And
Almost stolen by Avery Downey, but goes out of bounds off his hands. Timberline ball.
Yes.
Number 12, Blake Kisu with the ball now. For Timberline. Finds Lumsden. Back over to number 33, Ryan Rad. Gets it back to him. And Tucker French now steals the ball, driving down the court, gets it over to Max Clark, goes up for the shot, off the backboard, saves it. What a save by Tucker French there.
Nate Sherry with the ball finds Max Clark. He'll go up for 3.
Rebounded by Timberline.
Poked out by Avery Downey. And
Again.
it'll be Timberline ball. And Tucker French, slow to get up on that. I think he was just catching his breath, but yeah.
Lumsden with the ball, finds Garrett Long. Over to number 24, Flynn Davis. Back to Lumsden. Back out to number 2, Garrett Long goes up for 3 and makes a shot. Beautiful shot.
Made that look like easy.
Look like easy.
Yeah.
Titus Bailey now going up for a shot, and he's going to make it.
Taking it down the lane in there.
Capital still needing to climb back into this game.
Not a bad deficit.
Flynn Davis with the ball, finds Lumsden. Back out to number 2, Garrett Long. Ball rebounded by Lumsden. Goes up for the shot and got it. Avery Downey with the ball. 50 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Out to Titus Bailey, who has to regain control. Back over to Avery Downey. Back to Nate Cherry, goes up for 3. Doesn't make it, but rebounded by Tucker French. Another nice save by him, but this time ball's taken by Timberline. Lumsden going down the court. Gets it out to Garrett Long, who goes up for 2. Off the rim, doesn't quite make it. And a foul. Zach Carlisle will come in for Tucker French. Foul was called on number 23, Titus Bailey. That's his 4th foul tonight. And it'll be Lumsden for Timberline passing the ball in. And now we have Zion Lewis coming into the game for Titus Bailey.
Zach Carlisle, tallest on Capital's team with a whopping 6'5".
Timberline will get the bonus.
Is it a bonus?
Yep, that's what the ref called.
Bonus? Oh yeah, it is over 7. Oh, they called a foul on Nate Cherry. That is his 3rd foul.
That's his 3rd. Zach Carlisle may be 6'5", but Timberline's got AJ LaBelle, who's either 6'9" or 6'10", because we don't know. There's 2 different heights on him.
It's a mystery.
It'll be number 12, Blake Kisu, attempting the free throw. Doesn't make it, but rebounded by Capital.
15 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Avery Downey taking it down the lane. Tries to find Max Clark. He will find Zach Carlisle. 5 seconds left. Avery needs to put up a shot. Long one, and that one's out of bounds. 1.1 second.
Timberline could get a shot. They could.
It's going to be a catch and shoot here for the Timberline Wolves.
They might just let the clock run and go to the fourth quarter.
Substitution.
Couple substitutions. AJ LaBelle comes back in.
Definitely going to be a catch and shoot here.
Not going to be able to get anything off as no one could grab the ball. And that'll be the end of the third quarter score. 32-18 in favor of the Wolves. We will be back for the beginning of quarter number 4 right after this. Back from that timeout, both teams getting back onto the court. What did I say?
You said timeout. It's quarter.
Back from the quarter. It'll be capital ball. Max will pass it. Max Clark will pass it into Avery Downey. Gets it over to Zach Carlisle, finds Avery Downey, gets it over to Zion Lewis, who's going to go up for the shot. They're going to call him for traveling.
Timberline taking it down the court now.
Wade Zenner with the ball. Finds number 5, Tyler Gomez, back to Wade Zenner, over to Lumsden. He's got the ball. Goes up for the shot. Rebounded by Nate Cherry, who's driving down the court. Gets it over to Max Clark, back to Nate Cherry. Finds Avery Downey. Gets it over to Zion, back to Nate Cherry. As Capital's doing a pretty good job of passing the ball around. Finds Zion Lewis, who's going to go over to Nate Cherry, goes up for 3. And rolls around the rim. Timberline ball. Tyler Gomez has it. Gets it over to Lumsden. Over to number 4, Stephen Henstrom. Over to Gomez again. Out to LaBelle inside. And rebounded by Zion.
Avery Downey with the ball now, taking it down the court. Pulling up. Almost getting it to go, and rebounded by Timberline.
Lumsden with the ball for Timberline, goes up for the shot, won't get it, but
it's going to be a foul, shooting foul on number
24,
Nate, not
Zion
Nate.
Lewis.
Yeah. This is first personal foul, 8th team foul.
And that's 8 team fouls this half. Can get a second one. Score 33-18. They'll make the second one. Lumsden has been solid on making his shots today. Cade Roosh is now back in the game along with Titus Bailey. As
Roosh will find Nate Cherry.
Capitals back to their starting lineup in the game. Titus Bailey with the ball, gets it out to Cade Roosh, gets up, makes the shot, but does not make it. Now Wade Zenner has the ball, gets it into LeBau, back out to Gomez, over to Lumsden, goes up for the shot, off the rim, rebounded by Avery Downey.
Avery taking it down the court now. He
Finds
will
Cade
find
Rouge.
Cade Rouge. Rouge
And
goes
makes
up
a
for a
three.
shot, gets that 3 to go.
Wade Zenner with the ball for Timberline. Closing in on 5 minutes to play. Gets it, tries to get it into number 22, Jake Anderson, but overthrows it. Timeout called by Capital. We'll be back when it's over. Out, it will be Capital ball. It looks like Timberline's going to be playing some full court press. And they will.
Definitely playing full court presses. It is still a close game, 21 to 34, still in favor of the Timberline Wolves. Avery Downey with the ball now. He will find Cade Rouge over to Titus Bailey now. Titus will find Nate Cherry.
Back out to Max Clark, who's going to go up for a shot. Won't make it, but we'll believe will be a shooting foul. Foul called on number 3, Wade Zenner.
That's his second foul tonight.
Max Clark will be taking 2 shots. Makes his first one. Substitution. Number 55, AJ LeBau, comes out for number 33, Ryan Rad. 34-22 the score. Max Clark to attempt a second free throw. Rebounded by, who was that? That was Titus Bailey, I believe. But ball finally ends up in the hands of Timberline, and a foul.
Whoa. I don't know what that was. I think it was a flop.
Doesn't sound like he heard, doesn't look like he heard the whistle blow. He kept going.
I think it was a flop.
Lumsden will be taking some free throw attempts.
That's Nate Cherry's 4th foul tonight.
It'll be 1-1. Makes his first attempt. Will get a second.
I'm not stupid.
Oh, it is. Lumsden will get a second attempt. And he'll make that one too. He's been solid in that area. 36-22 the score in favor of the Wolves. Avery Downey now with the ball, finds Max Clark.
Max Clark
Goes
driving
up for
in.
the shot, got it. Wade Zenner tries to get the ball into Ryan Rad, but can't.
And just outrun, just over the head of Avery Downey. That pass was intended for Avery Downey.
Came from Nate Cherry. Capital still struggling with the long passes. Now Wade Zenner has the ball once again. Lumsden gets the ball into number 22, Ryan Anderson.
Going to be a travel call there on Ryan Anderson.
Now Titus Bailey will pass the ball into Avery Downey. No full court press from Timberline.
It's varied for Timberline. They'll do full court press, then they'll not do full court press. It's a question of, are they going to do it on this attempt or not?
Nate Cherry fakes like he's going for three, goes up for two, off the rim.
Nate Cherry trying to get those threes to go. That was his strong point last year. Don't know what his strong point will be this year.
Gets it into Lumsden, goes up for the layup, got it. 38-24, 3:30 to go.
Capital's still in this game. Just need to work on a few things. Definitely something that Coach Moore will do.
Titus Bailey with the layup.
Capital's still down by 12 now. Avery Downey playing some good full court press right there. Timberline switching it up a lot. Good ball movement by Timberline. Max Clark playing some good D.
Lumsden has no one to pass it to, goes out of bounds, Capital ball. 12-point game.
And I believe a timeout. Oh no, substitution. Number 2, Cade Roosh will come back in for Tucker French.
And number 12, Blake Kaisu will come in for number 5, Tyler Gomez. Titus Bailey passes the ball into Max Clark. Back to Titus Bailey. Finds Cade Roosh, goes up for three, and got it. Just like that, it's a 9-point game.
Capital's starting to put on some pressure now. 2:33 left to play in this game.
Gets the ball out to number 33, tries to find number 22, but pass didn't quite work out. Picked up by Max Clark. Cade Roosh driving down the court. Gets it over to Nate Cherry, goes up for three, but it gets blocked, goes out of bounds. Ball stays with Capital. 2:12 to go.
Nate Cherry what I was hoping Nate Cherry would do is fake the shot and then kind of just do his little step back.
Timeout called by Timberline. We'll be back when it's over. Nate Cherry will be passing the ball in for Capital. By Timberline.
Timberline with the ball now.
Gets it into Wade Zenner, over to Kisu.
And a foul called on Avery Downey. I believe it was a pushing foul. And it's going to be 2 shots right here.
Wade Zenner to attempt some free throws.
And he will miss the first.
Misses his second, rebounded by Titus Bailey.
Avery Downey working on Timberline's defender right now.
Out to Nate Cherry.
And we got a timeout called
by Capital. We'll be back when it's over.
Back from the timeout here. Minute 31 left to play here. Capital down by 9? Yeah,
Avery
9.
Downey will pass it in to Titus Bailey. Gets it over to Cade Roosh. Finds Avery Downey again. Titus Bailey goes up for 3 off the rim, rebounded by Timberline.
Whoa.
Gets it into Lumsden. Interesting
Play call there.
Yeah. Ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Capital. Stay with Timberline. It'll be under their net.
Timberline trying to get it out. And going to be an intentional foul there. Capital just trying to stay in the game and keep points down as they're only down by 9 points. Definitely a comeback, just a couple threes.
Avery Downey's second foul. That's 10 fouls this half.
That's insane.
Lumsden, the best free thrower so far that's his first one he's missed in 4 attempts.
Messed up his streak.
Good old commentator curse. I said he was doing good and
Missed.
he missed one. He'll make a second. Full court press coming from Timberline. Finds Avery Downey.
Avery will drive in.
Goes up for a shot. Overshot, but rebounded by Titus Bailey.
Capital trying to move the ball around a bit. Just under a minute left to play here.
Goes up for 2. Off the rim, rebounded by Titus Bailey. Jump ball.
Oh, timeout. Timeout was called by White.
41 seconds to play, 10-point game.
Oh, hang on. We got some action down on the court. Timberline's coach not happy about the call. They thought that they called a timeout, which would be a technical because Capital has no timeouts left. And they're going to call it a jump ball, and it's going to be Timberline's ball.
Now Capital's going to be playing some full court press,
Capital
39
needs to
seconds to
foul.
go. That is Cade Roosh's 5th foul tonight.
10-point lead for the Timberline Wolves.
Lumsden to shoot some free throws.
I don't know why Capital would foul their best shooter tonight. Only missing 1 from the charity stripe.
Makes another one. And with the next one, that should put this game away.
Down by 11, maybe 12.
And Timberline pulled all their players back.
And this 12-point lead for the Timberline Wolves. Capital still has some energy in them. They're going to try and put some points up on the board.
Ball's going to go out of bounds.
And that should probably do it here. 24.2 seconds left.
I don't know how long the shot clock is in high school.
There is no shot clock in high school. There
none. Should be.
And another foul by Avery Downey. I believe that's his 4th foul today.
This is 3rd.
3rd, never mind.
This time it'll be Garrett Long taking free throw attempts. Timberline continues to keep all their players back for defense. Makes his first attempt. Makes his second attempt. 43-29, 22 seconds to play. Tries to get it out to Max Clark, but it goes out of bounds off his hands.
Capital just throwing the ball around. They know that this is not the best that they can do. They're just throwing it out and giving Timberline more possessions.
13 seconds to go. Finds number 3's Wade Zenner.
Just under 10 seconds left to go in this ball game. Timberline just going to dribble it out.
3 seconds.
And what a good matchup between these two teams.
Game was fairly close. 43-29 your final score. Timberline Wolves do take the win. First game of the season. Great to start out 1-0.
You know, and as we said at the top of our broadcast, both of these teams definitely competitive. This is their first competitive matchup in 10 months since the lockdown. And it's good to see that we're back playing sports and everything. So from the Capitol High School gym, I'm Lucas Stevenson. Alongside me,
Mac Noltensmeyer. We will see you guys on,
Friday.
Friday for boys basketball again. Bye.
Good night.